Namaste, Swagatam, Vanakkam, good morning, Buongiorno. A hearty welcome to each and every one of you who are joining me today for this morning session. Such a pleasure to spend my 40th birthday morning sharing with each and every one of you who's coming together here at this moment. Let's sit quietly for a few moments of introspectional self-analysis. Keeping the eyes closed, let's start to focus introspectively, focusing on our breath, being mindful of the breath as it comes in, and being mindful of the breath as it goes out. Making sure that your inhalation and exhalation are slow, deep, and mindful, utilizing the breathing apparatus as it is meant to be used, as completely, as mindfully as possible. Making sure that as you breathe, all the three parts of the lungs are expanding. And as you breathe out, all the three parts are contracting sequentially. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. As you breathe, be aware of the cool air coming in through the nostrils, coming through the respiratory passages down into the lungs. And as you breathe out, be aware of the warm air coming out of the lungs, up and out the air passages, and the warm air heated by the body metabolism coming out the nostrils as you breathe out. Breathing in, being aware of the cool air coming into your system. And breathing out, being aware of the warm air leaving your system. Be mindful of this temperature difference between the inhalation and the exhalation. How the externalized air is becoming internalized, and then the internalized air becoming the externalized. As you breathe in, be aware of a sibilant hissing sound as you breathe in the nostrils. And as you breathe out, be aware of a humming sound, a hum made as you breathe out. A sibilant sound, a hissing sound, the saha as you breathe in. And a humming sound, the aham as you breathe out. The universal energy coming in, the saha, and the individual merging back into the universe as the aham. Bring your mind to the midpoint of the eyebrows, the bhrumadhya. Focus on this point a few moments. And then at this point, go in for a few inches into the folds of your brain. The hypothalamo-pituitary axis, the physical correlate of the Ajna Bindu, a focal point of consciousness within the Ajna chakra. A point that is associated with all the highest functions. And in this point, be aware of a pinpoint of beautiful light, a Jyoti Darshan. Letting that light become bigger and bigger till it is as big as the whole head. Expanding out, letting the light expand out so the whole body is engulfed in that beautiful luminosity, that beautiful Jyoti. Let that luminosity expand outwards into the whole universe, having a feeling of being oneness with the universe, a oneness through the light, the luminosity, the Jyoti. Jyoti Darshan, becoming a Jyoti Dharan, and possibly a Jyoti Dhyan also. Enjoy this feeling of lightness. The Sattvika Guna is one of luminosity and lightness. As you are sitting in this beautiful contemplative state, just listen as I chant some verses invoking the universal sense of righteousness into our being, that we may see and hear and perceive with our senses that which is auspicious and good, and lead our complete life with a body, mind, and spirit that is healthy and happy. Bhadram karnebihi Shruniyamadevaha Bhadram Pashe Bhakshabhiryajatra Sthirairangai Tushtubhagum Shashtanobihi Vyashemadevahitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vrittashravah Swasti na Pusha Vishvaveda Swasti na Taksho Arishtanemihi Swasti no Brihaspadir Dadatu Om Shanti 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 Om. Begin to rub your palms together, generating a nice warm in your palms, a warm pranic solstice. Place the warmth over your eyes for a few moments. Enjoy that warmth coming into the eyes, over the forehead, and then over the head, coming back to where we are right now. Such a pleasure to be with you and start off this day, the first day of my 49th year, in such a contemplative manner. When we are in a contemplative state, we are truly living as a beautiful human being. Let us now start a few active practices. So I want you to come onto the ground, floor, or wherever you are on your bed, and let's crawl around a little bit, reminding ourselves that once upon a time, we also were on all fours. A very beautiful experience of crawling around in your own space. Thankfully, we are all at home, and so we are not going to be running over anybody else's space. That is the most important aspect that we have to think of. Always there are territorial disputes when people crawl around on the mats. You're on my mat. You know, that type of stuff. So just crawling around in your space. The crawling is the best thing we can when you do it in a conscious manner. And us back to the planet. It grounds us. We human beings have become ungrounded and we have become loose wires. No wonder we are all so loose. And that is why it is very important to crawl. When you crawl like this, you are giving an amazing exercise to each and every joint in your body. And not only that, you are connecting with the ground and you are coming into a position that is the position that we were for millions of years. And so many of our body systems are based on this position. So it is a very good thing to do. Now, when we do this, we can also take it a step further and make it an emotional catharsis, because we all have all those animal instincts in us. So let's try to get a few of those animal instincts out, okay? So join me as we go, meow. Imagine you're a nice cat, okay? A little kitten if you want, or a big tomcat or whatever you are, okay? Meow. 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 Well, cats are fine, but why not be tigers if we can be? Okay, so let's be beautiful tigers. Giving a sense of venting all that emotional stuff that is there. So, and getting it all out. Otherwise, we are keeping all that stuff in. Let's be nice little puppies, dogs. And get all those dog tendencies, cat tendencies. My dogs have started barking downstairs. They think there's a dog on the roof. They don't know it's the boss. Huh? And then let's come back into the four-footed position. This is the position where we are truly human. We get a chance now. We are in the four-footed position, okay, Chatushpada. But at the same time, what is happening is that we are doing it consciously. Animals are in the four-footed position because they have no choice. The difference is we have choice and we are putting ourselves in that position. That is the big difference. That is where yoga is conscious evolution, as Swamiji used to so beautifully tell us. Let's perform the tiger breathing. Some people call it the cat. My father said he wanted his students to be tigers, not cats. So you're on all fours, okay? Can you see? We are on all fours. Now what we are going to do is as we breathe out, bring the head down and raise the back. Breathing in, stretching the head up, lowering the back. Breathing out, the back, arching, and the head coming down. Breathe in, lowering the back, the mid back, lifting up the head as you breathe in, raising the lower back, the middle back, and lowering the head as you breathe out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Now come into the Shashanka just by bringing your head down and your hands are stretched in front. Okay? So your hands are stretched in front, head down, relaxing a few seconds in this position. Coming into the Vajrasana, that position that is the big jump in consciousness. When we first sat up into Vajrasana, the human race made a giant leap. We are trying to find that missing link. Well, the missing link was the day that the human being could sit in Vajrasana. Other animals cannot do it. Okay, this is very unique to human beings because of the way our bone and joint structure is made. Animals look like it, but they never do it. So we are sitting in the Vajrasana, and let us now perform 3 beautiful rounds of the Pranava Pranayama. We have been working up towards this over the last few sessions, and now we are going to have this opportunity to actually work on it that way. Bring your hands into Chin Mudra. Remember, it's Chin Mudra, it's not the Asura Mudra, Rakshash Mudra. Even yesterday, Kalavati sent me an image of a yoga advertisement with a person like this. Seriously. The ignorance is amazingly blissful. Chin Mudra. Remember, we want oneness and we are willing to be disciplined and integrated. Bring your Chin Mudra onto the inner aspect of the upper thighs. Focusing your mind now on the lower part of the lungs. Contemplatively, you can close your eyes for it. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing in to the lower lungs, Adam Pranayama. Once more into the lower part of the lungs. Enjoy the beautiful vibrations you have set up in the lower part of the lungs, energizing the lower part of the body, enabling the Sthula Sharira, the gross level of existence, to be energized, and working on clearing out the reptilian complex of the spinal cord and the brainstem. All of this happening with the Akara Nada in the Adam. Bringing your hands now into the Chin Maya Mudra, binding. Remember, Chin Mudra, Chin Maya Mudra. Okay? So we are binding things together here. Okay? Bring your Chin Maya Mudra again, upper inner aspect of thighs. I've been telling you, creating a closed circuit of energy. Top of the spinal cord, bottom of the spinal cord. Breathing out, focusing on the mid chest. Breathing in. Again, breathing into the mid chest. Once more into the mid chest. Contemplate the healthy vibrations you have set up into the mid part of the lungs, energizing the middle part of the body, working through the subtle aspects of existence, Sukshma Sharira, and working on the mammalian complex, the inner aspects of the brain, the primitive aspects that still have a lot of animal in them. Working on that and clearing out the old cobwebs of our evolutionary past so that we can grow, evolve, and transform ourselves in a conscious, mindful way. Bring your hands now to perform the Adi Mudra. Remember the thumb in the center and the fingers around, placing on the inner aspect of the upper thigh. focusing on the upper parts of the lungs, the Adyam Pranayama. Okay? Breathing out, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, contemplate the beautiful energy that is now flowing into the upper parts of the lungs, the Adyam Pranayama. And through the use of the Adyam Pranayama and the Makara Nada, the sound, how we have opened up, unblocked the energy flow into the head and the neck region, energizing chronically all the great blood vessels and nerves going through the neck, the thyroid, the parathyroids in the neck, the whole nervous system, the brain, the special, the top angle of the endocrine, the hypothalamus, pituitary, the pineal, all being energized wonderfully by this Adyam Pranayama and the Makarana. At the same time, becoming mindful of our causal existence, the Karana Sharira, and also awakening the humane aspects of our cortex, the human cortex, the cerebral cortex, especially the prefrontal, which is where the true humane nature may manifest. Relax your hands. We will now perform you can shake a little bit if your hands are a bit tight from this, okay? Fine. Now, bringing your thumbs again into the center, performing Adi Mudra, the two Adi Mudras at the navel. Remember, we have been working on this the last few sessions. So this is the Brahma Mudra or Mahat Yoga Mudra at the navel. Knuckles are touching. Now we are going to be breathing through the lower, mid and upper parts of the lungs, Adam, Madhyam and Adyam. And then breathing out with the Akara, A sound, Ukara, U sound and Makara, M sounds. Join me as we breathe out. Breathing in, low, mid, high. Breathing in. Breathing in. Enjoy the beautiful sense of oneness that has been evoked by this Pranava Pranayama, unifying, integrating the lower, mid and upper parts of the lungs in the Mahat Yoga Pranayama, enabling the lower, middle and upper parts of our body to come together in a sense of cohesive union, integrating the gross, subtle and causal aspects Sthula Sukshma Karana aspects of our Sharira and integrating at the nervous system level the reptilian, mammalian, and human cortex, enabling us to be an integrated human being, bringing a sense of cohesiveness and oneness, wholesomeness, purnam into our very being. Relax your hands a little bit. If there are any tensions, let's shake them a bit. Shake up, shake to your right, shake to your left, giving a nice shake. Shake your head, your shoulders, giving a nice shake wherever you are, giving a nice shake, coming out of this. Let's shake up all the tension. Catch hold of all the tension. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Catch hold of all the tension and throw it out. Very nice. Come into the Vajra Virasana. In the Vajra Virasana, we are going to be sitting on our toes. And here, you're on your toes. And what we are going to do is that we are going to be stretching up as we breathe in. So stretch in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Kailash Buddha. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, bringing your hands to the forehead, the Ajna. Breathe in. Breathe out, bringing your hands to the throat, the Vishuddha. Breathe in. Bring your hands down to the chest and the Anahata. Come into the Utkatasana, the squat, giving yourself a nice sense of a hug, saying, yes, we are in this together. Hello, body. I love you. We have to be together. Let's be good together. Let's be nice to each other. It's a chance for you to say that. And then come into the toe touching, giving a sense of a nice toe touching as you are here. Coming down to the floor also if you want. This is how we come. You never just jump up. You do it in a step-by-step manner. Place your hands, clasping them behind your head. And then catching your hands behind your back and giving a nice leverage. And then on a very nice inhalation, taking in the breath, lift yourself up, let the breath lift you. And come up into a beautiful standing position. The first time we are standing today, we have been sitting and now we have come to the stand. Enjoy this moment. A moment where we are in a position that only the human being takes for granted. Let's start to shake our legs a little bit. We have been sitting a long time. The feet may need a bit of freshness and need a bit of circulation. So giving a nice shake, shake, shake. Now shaking your hands also. Giving a nice shake. Shaking is waking. It's a good way to get stuff going. Excellent. Very nice. Shaking the right hand and the right leg at the same time. Left hand and left leg at the same time. Right, upper and lower limbs. Left, upper and lower limbs. Now let's do a crossing. Right hand, left leg. Left hand, right leg. Right hand, left leg. Left hand, right leg. Very nice. Now just hands above and just a nice movement of the feet to the side. Excellent. Very nice. That is really good. All doing wonderfully well. Let's do the Vrikshasana today. I am choosing this asana because it is a very important asana to develop balance. Balance, which is at the physical, mental, emotional, social, all levels. We want that state of balance. That state of balance is the state of health. So when we perform the Vrikshasana, we are developing an inner balance. We are harmonizing that sense of balance within. At the same time, it is a very good simulation because it simulates what it feels like to be a tree. And the yogis were the best simulators. They created all these practices that are simulations so that we can have that experience. We can experience what it feels like to be a tree. So join me as we do the Vrikshasana. Okay? We are going to stand on the right side so that the effect is first on the right. Lift up the left leg. You could place it in front like this, or you could take it into your thighs. There are two variations. I let you do whatever is easy for you. Bringing your hands into the Namaskar Mudra at this time. Okay? Now what we are going to do is, as we breathe in, we are going to raise the hands into Anjali Mudra. Breathing in and stretching up. As we breathe, breathing the hands out to the side. Breathing in, the Namaskar at the chest. And breathing out here. Breathing in, stretching forward, Agra Mudra. Breathing out, bringing the hands back. Release your leg. We are going to do this a few times. This is just one round. What we were doing is we were stretching up. This is the breathe in, the breathe out, the breathe in, the breathe out here. A breathe in, stretching forward. Like this, Agra Mudra is stretching forward. And then breathing out, coming back to the Namaskar. Let's do it on the left side now. This gives a sense of expansiveness, just as all the branches and the leaves of these beautiful trees. So we are having that we are balanced on one leg. That is a one-pointed balance. And there is this abundant energy. At the same time, when we put our hands into these mudras, we are working with the energies of the higher centers. Okay? So it's not just stretching, but it's a total energy workout. Let us stand now on the left. Bring your right foot up. Okay, Namaskar Mudra, hold for a few moments. A beautiful Vrikshasana, right? Enjoying and feeling what it is to be a tree, rooted to one spot all the time. Okay, don't sway too much, okay? Okay, ready? Breathe out. Breathing in, stretching up. Breathing out, hands to the side. Breathing in to the heart center. Breathing out at the heart center. Breathing in, stretching forward. Breathing out, stretching back. Release your hands and feet. If there's any tension, kick it, shake it a bit. We are going to do this one more time because Vrikshasana for me is an amazing practice. When we are doing Vrikshasana, we are truly making an opportunity as a human being to try and understand other beings. These amazing trees which help us so much. You know, in these days and age, now we are talking about oxygen cylinders. And if you calculate how much you would have to pay to get the oxygen we take for granted every day. Oh my God, none of us would be able to afford to live. Except those billionaires who anyway, I don't know what they do. We would not be able to live, it's so costly. And the trees, they give us that. I remember a very beautiful joke that came out some time back. Someone said, you know, if only trees could give off Wi-Fi, if only trees could give off Wi-Fi, we would be planting them everywhere. Too bad, they only give us oxygen. Our priorities, if trees could give Wi-Fi, we'd plant them everywhere. So true. Too bad they give us oxygen only. Man, just imagine Wi-Fi has become more important than oxygen and staying alive. Okay, come on, let's do it once more. Join me. We are on the right side. Okay. Bringing the left foot up into the thigh. Very nice. And now Namaskar Mudra. Breathing out. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax the side. Kick the legs if there's any tension. Shake it away. And now on the left side. Standing on the left, bring your right foot up into the thigh. Sole to the thigh. Yes. Hands in Namaskar Mudra. Breathing out. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax yourself. If you need to kick your legs a little bit, kick the legs, give a nice shake. Excellent. Let us do a few rounds of the Hakara. The Hakara is an excellent practice to energize, especially in the morning when you want to have energy to go out and face the world. Okay? So join me as we do it. Breathe in, out, ha! In, out, ha! In, out, ha! Now the right side. In, out, ha! In, out, ha! In, out, ha! Now the left side. In, out, ha! In, out, ha! In, out, ha! Now both sides again. Ha! 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 Now the left side. In, out, ha! In, out, ha! In, ha! In, ha! In, ha! In, ha! And again both sides. A little faster. Okay, ready? Are you with me? In, ha! 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 So many variations can be done on this. Hakara, it is an amazing, amazing, amazing practice. When you do this practice, it's just amazing how much of an energy is moving. This is the amazing energy that moves through us, that enables us to realize how blessed we are. Okay? Now let's come, how to come down from the standing. Bring your hands into the interlocked position in front of you at the chest. And we are going to breathe in and perform the Malla Kriya. Okay? So breathe in, out. And you make a Bastrika from the abdominal area. It's a type of Mukha Bastrika through the mouth. Okay? Breathing in, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Excellent. Now you come into the Vajra Vira. You remember we did it before? Same way on your toes. Switching up into Anjali Mudra. Taking in a deep breath. Breathing out, bringing the hands to Kailash. Breathing in. Breathing out, and the hands at the level of the Ajna, the forehead. Breathing in. Hands at the throat. Breathing in. Breathe out, hands at the chest. Come to the Vajrasana. Sit in the Vajrasana for a few moments. A deep contemplation of the opportunity we have to sit in this position as a human being, a humane position, a rare opportunity to be able to sit in this position. And now gently relaxing your feet and just letting your feet stretch out a bit, giving a nice stretch to your feet and just letting them have a sense of lie down in the Shavasana. In the Shavasana, I would like you to be lying down so that you are with your head to the north and feet to the south if possible. That is the best alignment, so that we have the alignment with the Earth's electromagnetic flux, north to south. Making sure that you are in a state of relaxation, supine relaxation, the head, neck, the torso, the rest of the body all in alignment. Hands relaxed by your side and your feet with the heels together and the forefeet falling apart. So that you have a very beautiful sense of relaxation, but you are keeping all the energy together. Begin to focus on the Savitri Pranayama, a very beautiful practice for relaxation, where we'll be breathing in for 6, holding for 3, breathing out for 6 and holding for 3. Breathe out. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Let your mind go to the toes and educe from within a beautiful sense of relaxation in your toes. A sense of your toes being as relaxed as possible at this point of time. Letting that sense of relaxation in your toes spread into the rest of your feet, up to the heels, spreading slowly into the ankles, the lower leg, the calf muscles, the knee, and from the knees coming into the thighs, relaxing the whole lower limb as completely as possible. And letting that relaxation come into your pelvic region, the hip joint, relaxing the hip joint and the pelvic joints, relaxing all the internal organs of that lower abdominopelvic region. Letting that sense of relaxation come into the lower abdominal region, the upper abdominal region, spreading into the lower, mid and upper parts of your chest, relaxing externally and internally all the structures. Let your mind go to the lower part of your back, that curvature that is not touching the ground while you're lying down. Relaxing the paraspinal muscles, all the nerves, blood vessels of the whole back, lower, mid and upper parts. Let your mind go into the fingers. Relaxing your fingers one by one from the tip to the base. Letting that sense of relaxation come from the fingers into the palms and the back of the hands, the wrist joints, those joints that are so abused and misused and used by us these days. Letting the relaxation seep upwards, millimeter by millimeter, centimeter by centimeter, inch by inch, into the forearm, the elbow, the arms and the shoulder, so that the whole upper extremity, the upper limb is as relaxed as possible. Relaxing the shoulders and the neck, the throat, the front side and back of the neck and all the structures of this region, the bones, the muscles, the blood vessels, the nerves, the endocrine glands, let them all relax as much as possible. Bringing the relaxation now up into the face, relaxing your lips, relaxing your nose, your eyes, your cheeks, your ears. Taking the relaxation to the back of the head, to that point on the occipital region that is touching the ground. Letting the whole head relax as completely as possible. Bringing the relaxation over the back and top of the head. And now relaxing the forehead. Let your mind focus on the midpoint between the eyebrows, the Bhavanani bindu. Start to go in a few inches at this point to the Agya bindu, physically correlated with the hypothalamo-pituitary axis and the cavernous plexus. Let your mind be focused at this point. Become aware of a beautiful pinpoint light, a jyoti at this point. A light that expands outwards in all directions, 360 into 360. Growing in size and luminosity, filling the whole cranium. Murda Jyoti or Murdini Jyoti, the light within. A luminosity that is thousands of times brighter than the sun, yet having no negativity, no suffering, no glare, no unnecessary heat. Vishokava Jyotishmati, as Patanjali tells us. Vishokava Jyotishmati. Let that Jyoti, that luminosity expand and become bigger and bigger till it covers your whole body and goes out into the cosmos. Merging yourself into that beautiful experience of light. That luminosity, that Jyoti darshan, becoming a Jyoti dharana, becoming a Jyoti dhyan as you merge into that light completely. That luminosity, that lightness of the Sattvika guna. Ready? Slowly come back to the physical presence, moving your toes and fingers a bit. Letting that movement come into the ankle joint and the wrist joint. Let that movement spread into the knee and the elbow, the hip and the shoulder, the neck. and giving yourself a nice stretch as if you're getting up in the morning. A beautiful stretch, side to side. And then lifting your left hand and turning over to your left, lying with the right dominant for a few moments. When you do this, you're sending a signal to your nervous system that I am coming out of the relaxation and I'm going to face the challenges of the day. You're priming the pump for the rest of the day. Come into the face prone position. Place your hands on either side of your shoulders and push up into the Bhujangasana. Continue into the Chatushpada, the Shashanka. Finally coming up to the seated position where we shall end this session with a very beautiful Shanti mantra. Once again, I appreciate each and every one of you who has taken time out to be with me this morning. The first sunrise and morning of my 49th year of my life. Hopefully, bringing together all the experiences of the previous 48 and hopefully being the best me that I can be so that I can share the most I can share with each and every one of you. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu sarve janaha sukino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.